Okay. What's up, guys? I might end up changing the channel, so I'm not even gonna say what I usually say. In fact, I want this to be an improvised episode. So, what is it? Okay, so maybe it's not completely improvised. I was thinking of that line from Faith No More's song Epic, right? You want it all, but you can't have it. It's in your face, but you can't grasp it, right? It's in your face. You want it all, but what is it? What is it? So yeah, he actually says it like that in the song. Go ahead, check it out. What is it? This goes with the concept of, look, do you really want the money? Do you really want the relationship? Do you really want the house, the network, the friends, the family that acts in a certain way, the people who treat you a certain way? Because what it really is something beneath that. Beneath the more external successes, the more external gains. Now, I know this goes in line with my other videos where it's like, oh, what's beneath all that? You know, the soul, which that is true. But in this particular video, with this particular topic, I'm talking about the feeling and the perception aspect of it. Because what's the money, the relationship, the network, the getting treated well? What does that bring internally in terms of feeling, in terms of perception? It's this feeling, this perception of completeness, of wholeness, of self-confidence, self-esteem, to be in knowledge, to be in affirmation that the esteem, the critical level, the essential level of esteem is established, is gained, is secured. What is all that? To have that level of security in esteem. So even beyond feeling, the perception of life security, the perception of, you know, things are perfect just the way they are. Yay! Here's the kicker, though. The kicker is you can achieve these things without getting that dollar amount, without getting that house, that relationship, etc., etc. Now, I know if you've heard things like this before, it may seem like, you know, oh, I'm just, you know, a piece of cloth cut from the same quilt. I want to go deeper! Deeper, deeper, deeper. Check this out. Deeper than the, oh, just change the way you look at things. Deeper than all of that. It's this knowing in your heart, in your soul. Now, arguably, this comes through very narrow avenues, whether it be spirituality, whether it be just general secular self-help, therapy, studying, researching psychology, more specifically the psychology of self-esteem, of confidence, core confidence, just really, really getting in there, right? Core confidence and soul can arguably be synonymous, but it's a matter of actually doing the work, actually taking that narrow path and actually making it happen, actually doing something about it. The way that you see the world, but more specifically the way that you see yourself, this perception, this self-perception, it needs work. It needs work. We need to work at it. You want to be a great football player, a great soccer player, you gotta work at it. You gotta understand the boundaries of the game. You gotta understand how the game actually works, what the boundaries are, what you actually have to do to make things happen, to actually make progress, to end up actually winning. You gotta understand the format of it all. You gotta study the playbooks. You gotta at least watch other people play, those who are succeeding, those who are doing it right, those who are making it happen. You gotta study. You gotta observe. There are only a certain amount of bits, a certain amount of pixels of perception per second that we can absorb, that we can utilize. Yes, arguably, that amount of usage per second can expand when you do things like meditate, do things like self-observation, studying psychology and things like that. Yes, you can expand that, but it is worthy of being said that we only have a certain amount of bits of usable information per second, whether that be through observation, through physical external action, right? We only have a certain amount of bits of awareness per second. You're working with what you're working with per second, depending on where you're at, right? And in the past, I've used terms like RPMs and oscillations, right? You're oscillating at however many RPMs, revs per minute, however many RPMs you are at any given moment. It oscillates. It goes up and down. But in general, where you're at is where you're at. And that just is what it is. You want to raise it over time. You want to expand it over time. Sure. Awesome. Go for it. That should be an aim. But right now, you're working with what you're working with. You only have however many bits per second to utilize, to use, to make work for you. So therefore, make the right turns. Right? But no, make the correct moves. Wherever you're at, tune into whatever extent of you there is. Tune in, make the right moves. Is it, damn, I'm actually overstimulated. I'm actually overworked. But I'm at work, or I'm currently working. Take a bathroom break. Close your eyes. Just sit down. Just. Or are you maybe in the opposite, where you're like, man, I've been feeling like a blob a lot lately, just doing nothing or not doing much. I feel like I want to do something, but I don't know what. Here's a real kind of not life hack, because that could seem a little extreme, a little jarring, but here's a little incision point. If you're just feeling lazy, just move your body around. Like literally, just move your body around, roll around, stretch your face, breathe, right? Breathe intentionally. Breathe big, right? These very big, wide, deep breaths, right? If you feel the need to feel more active. And you could do types of breath work for the opposite, right? To do more relaxing, right? Do a regular in-breath and then a slow out-breath. You could search that up. I could go way into that, but I feel like at this point the purpose of this channel, until I do things like courses and step-by-steps and things like that, the purpose of the free content is really just giving you incision points, giving you these immersion points, these opportunities, these invitations. It's like, hey, you know, if you're really into this, if you're really into it, what is it? It, right? The I, the soul, the core essence, getting with the I, getting really with it, caring about yourself more, caring about yourself enough to really look into these types of things and realize, you know, I could, at the very least, give myself some time here and there, some quiet time, some just me time to really listen to myself, right? And to not really have to do anything other than to just listen to myself vent, right? These two main aspects of yourself. And I've done this many times over, and people who meditate, people who contemplate, people who do inner work, they know this through and through. This concept that you're just sitting, you're just existing, thoughts are coming, the floodgates are open, just there's a part of you that's venting, and there's another part of you that's like, hey man, just go for it, I'm here, no judgment, we're just going for it, existing, emotionally neutral, not ascribing this to anything else, not saying this means this, or that means that, just go for it, man. Thought forms, just go for it, I'm here, I'm listening, I love you, I care about you, just go for it. This is me, I am this, I am listening, there's a part of me that has thoughts, there's a part of me that's just listening, there's a part of me that's emotionally neutral, there's a part of me that's just existing, there's a part of me that's just in awe of it all, there's a part of me that's just like, whoa, you know, this is really interesting, you know, I'm caring, I'm curious, let's just go for it, right? And this is all one. You could say these are sections, you could just say this is all one. I'm just existing, I'm just going for it. This is I is thinking, I is listening, I is existing, I am I, right? So I left you with a lot I left you with many incision points, integration points, immersion points, invitation points. So there you go. Think about it, feel about it, do about it. This is Mac 11. Catch you later.